I'm Ari Melber in for Lawrence O'Donnell. Democrats focusing on this year's midterm elections may have gotten a boost today from someone who's definitely not on the ballot this fall.
Now, I have a little bit of experience in knowing that it can get discouraging when you're grappling with big challenges. That's called resilience. I think we're in for another one of those periods in our history where we have to stand up and fight for what we want to see in America again. We have to deal with those hollowed out communities. We have to deal with those people in despair. We have got to find work for the 6 million young Americans who are neither in work or in school, whose whole futures can be adversely affected by that. There's a chorus of doubters and minimalists who say, look, we can't do big things anymore. Our politics are too broken. Our budgets are too tight. Our horizons are too small. That's not the America that I see.
What you have there is Hillary Clinton today at a healthcare summit outside of Washington, taking an implicit swipe at the Ted Cruz's and Rand Paul's of the political world and their view of austerity politics, all without having to say their specific names. Hillary Clinton isn't relying on her 2008 play-it-safe strategy here of pragmatism that she used over then-candidate Obama's idealism. Her new message is basic and it's optimistic. It's time for leadership. And Clinton used her biggest asset, this mounting belief that she could be the future of the Democratic Party, to reinforce the most important domestic policy for Democrats today, Obamacare.
And there's so much misinformation about the Affordable Care Act, the economic stimulus, you name it, all of these big political issues. And there is a very effective campaign to confuse and provide a different reality, if you will. Now, who's behind that? Well, it's people who are just anti-government, and we've had those kinds in our country forever. People who have political axes to grind, commercial interests to protect and further, whose ideologies are just at odds with helping other people, who really live in this rugged individualist mentality, except when they need help. The atmosphere in which we find ourselves right now, we really need to just switch gears a little bit and start rebuilding the American community. We are so divided. We are so set against one another. But whatever the reason, we have to overcome that. And we have to get back to really listening to each other. People on the other side are not all wrong. They do have legitimate concerns. They have legitimate questions. And I just want to get back to evidence-based decision-making. That's my goal.